guys, I don't know how dark it is on the camera for you, but we got the clouds of death over us. We're completely covered by these clouds, and it's not raining yet, so I hope it stays that way. I doubt it will, but I hope it stays that way because we are 9 minutes away from our delivery for these fences. So I'd rather not be doing that in the rain. So anyways, that was pretty much it. Just wanted to show you what the sky looked like. Forklift unload went with no problem. As you saw, I had that plan from the get-go to use the rollback. I already knew that was going to happen, but went with no issues, and everyone was happy. So, there's the rain. Raindrops are here. So, anyways, that's it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any footage of this unload because of the rain, but we'll see what happens. Well, this sucks because we're here. Sucks because we're here. About half a mile up ahead of us. This road is almost a river. Alright guys, it's still Monday. We're still in Minnesota. As you saw, we got our forklift and our fencing unloaded without any problem. Had to wait for the rain. That wasn't a big deal. I think I had mentioned that I had a reload booked out of Medford, Minnesota, which is where we stayed for the weekend. So that's where I was heading after I got done with that. The load was 2 forklifts. It's going to be really easy. I love hearing mysterious sounds in this truck. 2 forklifts, really easy. And unfortunately, it was the straw that literally broke the camel's back. I have a new hole in the bed. The forklifts were just 10,000 pounds each. Supposed to be pretty simple. And gonna load them both on, drive like 22 miles, deliver them, and make $700 off of it. But nope, literally in the first 3 feet of driving onto the bed, the forklift fell through and broke one of the boards. So I'm done with it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of worrying about what's gonna fall through it next. We're getting the bed rebuilt when I get home. Plain and simple. I'm currently working on trying to find some wood. I want to go with the Apatome woods, that Brazilian wood that a lot of trailer manufacturers use, and that's what I'm going for. The problem is, the place I was going to order it from, trailerdecking.com, they had the stuff. It was the easiest way to get it. And basically, to back up a little bit, when this bed was built, it was built for just run-of-the-mill 2x8 pressure treated oak. That's what it was built for. And 2x8 oak like that is not a true dimensional cut. It measures out to something like 1.5 inches thick and like 7 3/4 wide is what it measures out to. The Apatome is a true dimensional cut. They cut it at a true 2 inches thick and 8 inches wide, so it would not fit in my bed. stick up past the metal frame that goes around it. It just won't work. So we're trying to figure out what we can do. They have some that I forget how they call it. It's got like a stair cut in the side, so they lock into each other. You lay one piece down and the next one sort of overlaps it a little bit. They have that. You can get that at like the specific dimension like that. But the problem is those weren't made for this bed. So you would have to straight cut one of the edges, get rid of that entire step all the way down that 25-foot section, line it up even, and then you would have to do the same for the other side. But the problem is it would likely leave a gap. So it's going to be a lot of hassle. We're trying to figure out if we can get this wood cut, you know, in the way that I would need it. So the guy that I'm working with, he's doing his magic to see if we can come up with something. If we can't, I just need this truck to last for another 2 years or so. That's going to be a whole nother story, but just another 2 years. So if I can't get the Apatom, I'll just go back to the pressure treated wood. I just do all new boards all the way down the truck. Just run that. It should last, but I don't know. That's where we're at there. You can't tell, I'm a little mad about it all. It's just not just because I lost out on a good load, but because I got another hole in the bed. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of dealing with it. So, anyways, we're heading to Milwaukee. That's another thing I'm a little mad about. I got Deadhead a whole bunch. We're heading to Milwaukee. We're going to pick up a steel plate and take it over to Lafayette, Indiana. So we got to deal with Chicago, yay. We got to deal with tarping, yay. Which actually, I'm glad I said that to myself, because I got to remember to unroll the tarp when I get done for today and let it dry out. Because it sat in the rain. I had to roll it up in the dirty parking lot. So it was a muggy parking lot. So it's a mess. I got to get it to dry out. So do that so it's ready for tomorrow. just woke up. We're in Dinwiddie, Indiana. We're at the Flying J. Parked back here in the corner where it was quiet, out of the way. It was hot yesterday. I think it was up to like 92 degrees out here and a little humid. So sleeping last night was a bit of a pain. I tried to go to bed early at like 9 o'clock and I could not sleep because I was burning up back there. So I eventually ended up starting the truck to get some air conditioning and found out that the AC system back there was just blowing hot air. So had to just use the front and leave this curtain cracked a little bit so the cold air could get up there. Ended up sleeping. At that point, I woke up at about 3 o'clock so I could shut the truck off. This fuel's expensive. Shut the truck off at 3, went back to bed, and just got up a little bit ago. It's going on 8. I think I got up at about 8:45. I was starting to burn up again. It's already like 76 degrees outside. So we're going over to Alsip, Illinois, back out of the Chicago area. We're going to pick up a single steel coil. It's a smaller one, but it's about 16 or 17,000 pounds, I believe. Just one coil. We will have to tarp it, so yay. And we're basically going home with it. We're taking it to Bristol, Virginia, basically Bristol, Tennessee, so that's not too far from the house. So that's our plan. We're going to be done. We'll deliver that tomorrow on Thursday in the morning and head back to the house from there. Alright guys, we just got done for today here. We're in Sadie'ville, Kentucky at the Loves. It's pretty much full. I made myself a parking space, but that's okay. I like these diagonal ones because I could leave the full-size spots for the full-size trucks. Like I was gonna back into that one over there, but there's enough room for someone to make their own spot with a semi and not be too terribly in the way. So I left them for that. I parked here. So let me show you what we got before someone else parks next to me and we can't see. That's what we got. Earlier I said that was going to be steel coils. It's not. It's steel bars. I've heard both. When I was booking this load, someone said both coils, but they were a bundle of coils, which didn't make sense. And then the listing also said 20 feet long, so that didn't make sense. And then someone else said bars, so that's what we got. There are a bunch of little tiny bars about like that. It's going to I'm guessing a place that makes screws and bolts. So I'm guessing this is the raw material to making screws. So that's what we got. It's 20 feet worth, 17,000 pounds. It's just, I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 bundles of them. I have 3 straps going over, and then I have 2 straps belly wrapping them to keep them all sort of crunched together there. But this is where we're at, basically on the ground there. That's okay. And this is what we'll deliver tomorrow. So let me get back in the truck where there's air conditioning. So yeah, we'll deliver tomorrow. I would guess late morning to noon, depending on when I get up. I think we got about 5 hours to drive from here. And then we'll go back to the house. Call it quits. I did not hear back from the lumber guy with a quote on my wood. So hopefully I'll hear from him tomorrow. But we'll see. I gotta get that ordered ASAP. So anyways, that's it. I'm gonna keep it short. I gotta go take a shower, get cleaned up, and I'm gonna try to edit this video tonight so that you guys can have it for tomorrow on Thursday. If not, you'll be seeing it Friday. Anyways, that's it. Y'all take it easy. Thanks for watching.